be playing with these guys the entire video because I really don't have the ears for this. I've always been a headphones type player. What do I want to talk about today? I talked about my ears. That's done with. I can cross that off. The universe is mental. The longer I'm alive, the more it is very set in stone and concrete truth that physical reality is a reflection of a sort of higher process that's going on, um, that starts in the mental, or that's our gateway to it, our thoughts and beliefs. You can't have anything without believing in it. Example would be bodybuilding. If you believe yourself to be a fat chud, then you'll never get any sort of muscle definition, no strength if you're going into the gym with the honest belief that you are a fat, unlovable chud, cuck, a cuck cell, as some would say. Yeah, and the same thing goes with like having money is if you have the belief in your life that you're always struggling from paycheck to paycheck and you never have enough money, then that is going to be what you constantly stumble across and what is constantly reinforced in your life, um, is not having enough money, not making ends meet, struggling to get by because that's what you believe your world is. You know, you don't start making 20 grand a month with that sort of belief system. First, you sort of have to exist in a sense of delusion. Your rationality is irrational because life is absurd. The fact that we woke up here at all doesn't lend itself to any sort of rules or regulations. That's all human made constructs that we've sort of set on ourselves for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm not the guy that did it. Or maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe I'm everyone. Maybe I am the pinnacle of human consciousness and I am the final point of every conscious thought that has ever existed. I don't know. I'm not the guy to ask. Um, yeah, so to sort of base your life in what's rational and what makes the most sense isn't going to get you anywhere. It's going to give you the life that makes the most sense. My dad was broke, so I'll be broke. My parents didn't find love, so neither shall I. Addiction runs in my family, so I'm predestined for it. Anything that sort of makes sense, yeah, it makes sense, but you don't have to make your world make sense. You don't need to set your goals as anything realistic. If that was the case, no one would create great art. No one would be like Mike Menser level bodybuilders because these forms of greatness, these heights that the human being is capable of, isn't grounded in rationality. To be a trailblazer, you have to make the trail. You can't follow in the trenches of human existence. You can't just, if you want to live a life that's already been lived, then by all means go along with the herd and follow along with the path that has been set before you and that people have taken. Obviously, that's going to work. Why wouldn't it? You can see time and time again how it has worked. To do your great work, your task that you are put here to do, that is hyper specific to your incarnation, you won't get there by following someone else's roadmap. You have to, kind of just throw stuff at the wall and see what works and believe in yourself. Cultivate your beliefs in a way that pays respect to what you want to be doing here, what the song that your heart has to sing. Don't dampen that out. Feed that, nurture it, hug it close, fall asleep every night with the feeling of what accomplishing that would bring to you. And then one day you'll wake up and realize it's right there. I got a slight bronchial infection going on right now. Look at that. Huh? You know what that? Isn't that crazy? Take that to the bank. Look at get a load of that, eh? There's a lot of very creative people in my life who are nothing but just pure potential, and it breaks my heart when I see them bend the knee to the crushing weight of being realistic. Because it's like, you don't have to be realistic. You're incredibly talented and you have passion, you're driven. Just because you don't know how you're going to pay bills this month doesn't matter. Money's made up, bills are made up. They don't hold any sort of weight to the pure raw talent that you are. Don't worry about it, man. Oh, I can't make bills this month. Okay. What are they gonna send you to jail? Fuck them. There's no reason to dim your light because your beliefs and your what gives you what makes your heart sing and what makes you want to dance doesn't make sense. Um, you know that does like look at any like you ever had to fill out like a T4 before? That's fucking nonsense. That's way less real than wanting to run off and join a neo folk revival group. It's far less realistic than supporting yourself by bodybuilding. All these things that you're led to believe isn't realistic. Well, just, find a nice job at the post office. Costco, you hear they have good benefits if you're there for a while, you know. Support yourself, obviously, but if the trade-off is crushing a part of your own soul for a false sense of safety, it shouldn't be that big of a decision to make, should it? This piece of you that is real and you have genuine love for versus a false safety blanket. Because now we're in the point where the safety that they're selling us time and time again just isn't the case. You look over at the States, you spend all your life trying to get health insurance and find a good job, and you throw away part of yourself for the safety of you won't go broke if you do find yourself injured or sick, and then your claim is denied. So they can't even hold up their end of the bargain anymore. What's the point? You know, don't pay your taxes. If you can't pay your taxes this year, don't. If you don't want to pay your taxes this year, don't. Because we see where it's going, man. Oh no, you have to pay your taxes. You must pay your taxes because that's how they pave the roads and keep the hospitals running. I live in Nova Scotia. Our hospital system is the worst I've ever seen, and I hit a pothole multiple times a day. So obviously that all that money that we're paying is going somewhere else. It's not going back to us, the people that it's supposed to benefit. So what are we doing here? What's the point, my guy? But yeah, if there's something you want to do, just go out and do it. Doesn't matter if people tell you it's stupid. Do you want to be, on your deathbed wondering like, oh man, would have been nice to learn the banjo, I guess. Would have been nice to rock a couple open mics. Would have been sick to do grocery store hauls. I wonder if I could have done anything with that. Find out. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, and on to the next thing. But don't not do it because it's possible. Everything is possible. Like if you have the beliefs, if you have your beliefs set up for it, then it will happen. It's not a matter of if; it's a matter of when. You know, if you believe that you will be a millionaire from winning the lottery, you have to play the lottery. But if your beliefs are sound and it's something that is in your subconscious and you believe it, go after it. Don't sit and wonder, oh well, it's not realistic. If you want to do it, do it. This is me projecting. This is all this video is me telling all this stuff to myself because I've been woke to this sort of shit for going on 7 years now, something like that. And I keep falling victim to all the sort of rationality side of it. But I know it's real. Like time and time again, I've had examples of it being real, like things I've wanted to do, set the belief system up for it. And maybe it didn't turn out, but it worked. Like what I thought would happen happened. Maybe not how I thought it would happen, or it didn't have the outcome afterwards. From everything from like money to love to creative endeavors, it was all stomped out by not dreaming big enough. It wasn't it was never, oh, it wasn't bound to happen. It was, no, I got exactly what I thought I would get. You know, I got love, but I didn't love myself enough to accept it, or I got a little bit of clout in a scene, but I didn't see a future in it. I was blessed with a lump sum of cash, but I told myself this was just a one and a this was a fluke. All these things beforehand, I had a belief set up, like I will find love. I will, rock the open mic scene for a couple months. I will just be handed a lump sum of cash. But then once it happened, it was again, my own beliefs and restraints. What I wanted that to bring me didn't happen. But now I'm in a place where I can't really ignore my bullshit again. I've been brother, I've been through the ringer once or twice now. I see the shit. I'm woke to it. Brother, I've seen a thing or two. Okay? Listen here, I've seen a thing or two. You're gonna have to wake up pretty early in the morning to convince me that it's not my own fault, okay? You're gonna have to wake up pretty early in the morning to make me be a victim of the world rather than a master builder from the Lego movie. That was like one of the first things that like tuned me into this shit was see the Lego movie as a kid. Man, fucking talk about Gnostic Gospels. That movie's just chock a block full of it. Loved that movie so much. And then when I was in high school and doing a bunch of acid, boo, it was like a whole other. I was like right back being a kid again watching it, just seeing all this. There's layers to the Lego movie, dog. It just like, you know, what's his name? Lego movie. I'm such a fake fan. I should remember Lego movie cast. Okay. Emmett. Yeah. Emmett is on his own hero's journey. The story as old as time, and you know he has to have the belief that he can be the master builder before he ever becomes one. And saves the world from Mr. Business. There's people far far smarter than me that talk about this. My guy Neville Goddard is a straight up G when it comes to this. He references how this shit is like as old as us. It's in the Bible, it's in the Emerald Tablets, Thoth, however you say it, ancient Egypt type shit. Is It's all about how what you believe in believes in you as well. But we sort of exist in a control system where a population of ascended conscious beings um, threatens the bourgeoisie. It If we all live like them, then they don't hold any power against us. They want to throttle it. They want to. They're selfish. They're little jerks, is what they are. They're little freaking jerks, and they piss me off, is what they do. Don't spike your cortisol though. We're done doing that. We gotta mog the Jews. We gotta mog the ruling class. This is class warfare. This is spiritual warfare. This is just being based as hell, stacking bread, and just not giving a holler, loving thy neighbor, you know, having genuine, unconditional love for yourself and those around you. Something they could never comprehend, dude. They could never comprehend that. They have no idea how to even, wrap their heads around that, or how to begin to wrap their heads around something so powerful. All they know is hate and destruction and greed and sin, and just they're fucking vipers, they're reptiles, they're pond scum, they're jerks. So this goes out to you guys. You fat cats out there watching this video right now, because I know you got eyes on me. I've seen it time and time again. I see those white vans you send my way. You know, I'm on to your shit, dog. That's a prop. I got that off Amazon. It's not sharp. It's made out of like plastic and shit. But it is fun to just be like, yo, what up? It's fun to bring on the bus. It's 275. Is it? I thought kids ride free. I'm 5 years old. 275. Yeah. What is it now? And then they fucking shoot me in the spine, and I'm wheelchair bound for the rest of my life because I didn't want to pay 275 because I didn't want to break a five. Here's my friggin' dog again, just coming in like she owns the place. No, I would never. But yeah, man, it's like if you want to do something, just believe in it. You don't actually have to have any sort of means to do it in the moment. The universe is malleable and it will answer to your calls if you are truthful and honest about what you want. So, go to bed every night with a scene in your head of you accomplishing what it is you want to accomplish, and make that scene as vibrant as possible. Just believe it in your heart of hearts. Um, find the emotions that it would make you feel, because that is more powerful than rational thought, is emotions. And, just ground yourself in that scene and replay it over and over again. And then soon enough, it's such a fucking mind fuck of a realization to slowly, get the bits and pieces and realize that you're in the scene that you pictured. Go to bed every night. There's Just search up Neville Goddard, I don't know, manifestation, what have you. They're all, none of them are, woo woo bullshit. It's all a bit woo, but it's not bullshit. That is the blueprint to manifesting your destiny, is belief and feeling it. You know, if you want to read books on it, sure. I never did, but yeah, there's books on it. There's constant lectures. Like I swear, with my algorithm, it seems like half of all YouTube videos are about it. Another great person is, what's his name? Grant Morrison has an amazing lecture. Um, I don't even know what the thing was, but it was like all about chaos magic, which was like another, form of manifestation. Search up Grant Morrison lecture. You'll find it. It's like 40 minutes long. Great watch. He's, oh man, what a great speaker. I love Scottish people so much. Um, yeah, that's another person who put me onto game.